Alrighty.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
Okay, it's one. Okay, here we go.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
Hey, Libby.
Hey, Art.
Libby, I'm so excited about our program tonight.
I know, I am too.
We're just rolling through. We've had so many people come in and give us these great stories from all over Texas.
That's right.
All over
really
Texas.
Enjoying it. Yes.
And it's so fun, to give these folk stories out and to people who really haven't had a chance to hear these stories.
That's right.
We got two good ones tonight. One of them is a very scary tale about the donkey lady and the bridge.
Oh my God!
And Libby, I tell you, it's in San Antonio
again.
Again.
But Art, what is it about San Antonio and Texas?
I don't know.
And I don't want to just focus on San Antonio, but there is a lot of stories.
I don't know. It's really scary. We've heard stuff from El Paso. We the Llorona. We had that story from El Paso. We had the spooky black-eyed children from Amarillo.
That's right. Yes, we did.
We've had some stories from Cuero. We've had some stories from Houston. We've had from the swampy areas of Texas.
Yeah.
They're all over. So there's some great folk tales, and I hope that we can chronologically put these in order so people can read them. Because this is very important, because these have been handed down over years and years and years.
You're right.
And you can find these stories, but you find them in all different types of places.
That's right.
And I'm glad that we're doing them, because they're going to be centrally located for everybody.
That is very true.
Everybody can go to our website,
what is our website? It's artandlibby.com, and we made it very simple for y'all. artandlibby.com. That's our website. We also have Facebook, Art and Libby. We have Instagram, Art and Libby. So there seems to be a theme, right? It's the Art and Libby show.
And our podcasts are available on iTunes and Spotify. So
that's true. It's Apple.
Yeah, Apple iTunes, Apple iTunes and Spotify. So you can hear us on there's different ways to listen. And but everything we talk about here, a lot of it is here in Texas.
That's right. And it's all these spooky things. Yeah. Ghostbusters. There's a lot of ghosts going on. So let's get right to it, Art.
Let's get right to it, Libby. We will get right to it. So we're doing two tonight. We're going to do a scary one. We talked about the donkey lady from San Antonio.
Oh, my God. So we have that donkey lady. And so... I will tell you before you begin, Arthur, and you get that, the stories as far as with the donkey lady, I will tell you that back in high school, I was part of participating in going and seeing what was all about the donkey lady. So I am very concerned. I was very young at the time, so that was very scary. But I wanted you guys to experience. And of course, you do a whole bunch of crazy things when you're very young, and even when you're a little bit, older. But I'll let you be. I'll let you go ahead and start it off.
The donkey lady.
Yeah.
All right. I will read this one. The true origins of the Donkey Lady Bridge legend are unknown. The tale has been around long enough that there are multiple versions of it. But supposedly, it all started when a farming family outside San Antonio met their horrific end.
Ooh.
The farmer set fire to his home. He murdered his children.
Oh, my.
And left his wife horribly disfigured. Fingers were melted down to stumps, creating hoof-like appendages, and the skin on her face was charred and gave her face an elongated donkey-like appearance. Grieving the loss of her children and the betrayal of her husband, She haunts Elm Creek and torments those who try to cross.
Mm.
The Donkey Lady is located at Applewhite Road in San Antonio, Texas,
San Antonio.
at 78264.
Oh.
Now, let me tell you, back in the 80s, a lot of people traveled out to Applewhite Road because Applewhite Road, there was nothing out there.
Nothing.
It was desolate. It was dark.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to take a ride to Applewhite Road, maybe you're going to get to see the Donkey Lady.
The Donkey Lady. And you know what? I will tell you that it was a very scary. I remember us going. It must have been around 12, maybe at midnight. And we went, and we remember it was very quiet. And we just heard kind of a knock, kind of like steps. And I tell you, Arthur, we just ran to our cars and drove off. So we never actually saw exactly the Donkey Lady, but I remember some of my friends said, Libby, we gotta run out of here, because we actually heard some footsteps, and I'll never forget them. That was just, it was like a hard hit. So hard steps. So I don't know. But I never want to go there again. But I tell you, and for those that are listening on our podcast, we're also doing this on YouTube.
Yes.
Art and Libby Elizondo. You can find us also on YouTube. And we're here live today. So we're going to welcome all of you guys. We're going to continue with another story. Now I need my glasses for this.
And this one is, Libby, this one is what a lot of people have talked about. This one started gaining a lot of traction years ago.
That's right.
And my brother, to this day, he states that he saw this. This thing moved around his car, and he could not he just had glimpses of it.
Oh.
But it stood up, and it had very sharp teeth.
Oh.
And he didn't know what to do. But if you're ever, I guess that's in Cuero, right?
Yeah.
If you're in Cuero, Texas.
Cuero, Texas.
You're in Cuero, Texas, be careful. Because that's where supposedly
the Chupacabra. So let's go ahead and kind of get to know this story for those that have never heard about it, but I'm sure some of y'all have. The Chupacabra is among the most popular of the mystery beast, an integral part of Texas folklore and a semi-regular guest star in sensational cable documentaries. And credulous local news reports alike. We've seen them in the news. And that was actually around 10 years ago. We used to see that again, and a lot. For 10 years, legends of the blood-sucking monster have been a staple of rural life throughout the central part of the state, fueled by a succession of alleged carcasses, sighting, and tall tales. According to Ben Radford, researcher with the Center for Skeptical Inquiry and author of Tracking the Chupacabra, Texas is a chupacabra factory, one of the foremost states associated with, what do they call it? The vampire. The vampire. So it's not only in Cuero, Texas, but they've done research on the Chupacabra all across Texas. But it's not just in Texas. They also have seen sightings of the Chupacabra around the United States. But get this, they also have seen the Chupacabra in the Central America. They've talked about it. They've seen it. So what people call it is el vampiro.
A vampire.
El vampire. Yes. So keep that in mind. Yes, we bring about this and we're telling the stories of the Chupacabra, of the screaming, the cemetery, the Llorona. We've been reading. We hear a lot of all these stories during this time of Halloween. But these are events that happen throughout days, weeks, months. And it's not just October that we hear these stories by other people, by conversations. It's also it doesn't matter the time. Today we're just choosing to do it because of the Halloween, and we're going to talk about the definition and how Halloween began and what it means. Tomorrow we'll be doing a show on that. But then we're also bringing in the Dia de los Muertos. That's coming up also in November.
And which is it's not really like a it's very different.
Yes,
People have had misunderstandings of what Day of the Dead is.
that's right.
And I'm so happy that Disney actually did that Coco movie
Oh, yes.
to let you know, to let people understand.
The difference.
And isn't it beautiful that now people are celebrating Day of the Dead?
That's
and they're
right.
celebrating people that have passed on
Mhm.
by building these altars. So I can't wait to talk about that.
So we'll be talking about, but I'm glad you said that, Arthur, because it's two different things. And so tomorrow we will be, since it's October 31st, we will be talking about what is Halloween. We will be talking about Halloween on Halloween Day. So thank you for having us today. Thank you for being part of us, of Art and Libby. And we want to tell you,
Welcome, and
we love you.
we'll see you next time.